Hey, what is up guys, it's Untitled, back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another tutorial step-by-step video. Today's tutorial will be the last bow tutorial, and that is the storm bow. Basically, the reason why I put the storm bow for the last bow tutorial is because I think it's the most strongest out of all the other bows, and I think this was a good place to leave it best for last for the bow section of Eisendrache. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let's get started with the first step. So the first step you guys want to do to actually access the storm bow and actually start the quest is go to where the death ray is, and you'll see a pillar with a bird spinny wheel thing on top of it. Shoot it with your bow, and all of a sudden you'll see that the wall is cracked open and it'll drop the part for the storm arrow. Go over to it, hold square on it, and you now have started the quest. So the next step you guys need to do is light 3 pillars on fire around the map. Once you light these 3 pillars on fire, it'll get you to the next step. But basically, I'm going to show you guys the locations for the pillars. The first pillar that I usually go to, it's right off the death ray, is where I just shown. The second pillar is right here. You can barely see it, but once you aim the shot correctly, you'll hit the shot, or you'll hit the pillar, and you'll see that it starts on fire right over there. Then the last and third location is in the rocket test facility. Go through the teleporter, or go through the launch pad that actually gets you down to the rocket test facility. Once you're down there, go to the right, and you'll see that the last pillar is on top of this mountain. Shoot it, aim the shot correctly, and then you'll see that the pillar is starting on fire, and you'll see the confirmation on the top left. So after you start all 3 pillars on fire, you need to wait for anti-gravity to happen in the downstairs area. Once anti-gravity is on in the downstairs area, you need to run across the wall, and you'll step on pads as you're running across the wall. If you fall during this process, you need to redo the process. You have to go on the start of the wall and actually run across it. Once you get all the pads as you're running across the wall, you'll see the confirmation on the top left that you finished that step. So after you finish the anti-gravity step, there's like these ball pot things that have sparks coming out of them. It's kind of funny to say, but basically you need to get souls for these 3 things around the map. They're in 3 different locations. To get souls for this thing, you need to kill zombies as you're standing next to it. Once you kill zombies next to it, you'll see that souls drop as you shoot them. Once you get all the souls for the pot thing, you'll know this by killing zombies, and you won't see souls coming out of them anymore. Hold your arrow all the way back with your bow, and then it'll start your arrow on like some sparks, or put sparks on the arrow, or put it on like this electrifying arrow. Keep holding it and walk over to the first pillar that you started on fire. Shoot that pillar, and when you know you hit it, you'll see that it's also, or the pillar has also been added with some sparks, or looks with sparks, so it's also been added with fire and sparks. And now we'll move to the next pillar and the next location of the ball with sparks coming out of it. So basically, the next location is right next to the second pillar. It's in this room with one of the launch pads. Basically, it's the same exact thing as the first ball with sparks, or the pot with sparks. You need to get souls for this spark thing. Once you get all the souls for this thing, you need to hold your arrow all the way back, bring it over to the second pillar, and basically the second pillar is a really hard shot. You might need to try a couple of times. If there's not a lot of zombies, make sure to keep one and have like your friend keep the last zombie distracted. And then once you get the bow all the way back and actually hit the shot, you'll move on to the third and last location. So the last location is in the rocket test facility. Go through the teleporter, or go through the launch pad that gets you down to the rocket test facility. Basically, the last pot thing with sparks is over to the right. You'll see right here. Basically, it's kind of a hard spot, so make sure you do not die as you're doing this. Kill a bunch of zombies. It's basically just like the other 2. Get all the souls for this thing with sparks. Once you get all the souls, pull your bow all the way back, or pull your arrow all the way back. So it starts this arrow on like electrocuting thing, or this thing with sparks on the arrow. Pull it back, shoot the third pillar, and once you hit the third pillar, you'll see the confirmation on the top left that you finished that step. So basically, after you finish that step, you want to go back to the original pillar, the original bird wheel thing that you first shot in the beginning. You'll see like this blue thing underneath it. Hold square on it, and all of a sudden you'll see this lightning thing on top of that bird spinning thing that you first saw. Once that is done, you'll see that the reforged arrow will slowly fall down, and it will land down. You just gotta wait a couple seconds, and then you'll see that it falls down slowly. Hold square on it, and you just got the reforged arrow, and you finished the bow quest. The next thing you guys need to do is go down to the underground area, put the arrow on the pedestal. Once you put the arrow on the pedestal, basically what you guys need to do now is get souls for that arrow. Once you get all the souls for the arrow, you now have the storm bow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys could actually understand the steps. Hopefully the steps were not too confusing. Basically, I try to do tutorial videos every single Saturday and Sunday, so if you guys want to subscribe for tutorial videos, I'm a person to do so. Basically, what I'm doing with all these tutorials that you guys are going to see in the next couple of weeks, I'm basically posting tutorials I haven't posted yet so I can catch up for DLC 3. Basically, when DLC 3 comes out, you guys can expect some tutorials or content during the week instead of just Saturdays and Sundays. Basically, I'm just trying to catch up so I can get ready for DLC 3 and then have all the tutorials for you guys when DLC 3 comes out. Hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. Like I said, basically on every single video or every single tutorial I've done, I'm going to show you guys the 30-second, or actually let you guys hear 30-second audio clip of this bow so you guys actually get the full effect of the bow. So I'll see you guys next Saturday and Sunday for more tutorials. Peace.
Look at him shake! Better step back.